Hello everyone, Maruti today has launched the all-new Age Baleno, which is a premium hatchback. We all know that the last generation Baleno has done an amazing job and number speaks for themselves. Every 3 minutes a Baleno has been sold. So I really hope that this one would do the same numbers or not, I'm not sure, but the executive director, sales and marketing have shared few information with us, which you're going to see in the end of this video. But let's have a quick walk around about the new age Baleno and let's start with the design. The design is all bold, new, curvy. It stands out. It's got the new LED DRL lamps, the new grille, the fog lamps. The characteristic lines on this new car is very sharp. It's curvy and I'm sure it's gonna get your attention on the road for sure. When you look at this car from the side, you can see a very sharp and bold shoulder line growing across through the car. It's a very liquid flow design on this car. It looks pretty nice, especially when you look at it from the side. The chassis on this car is all new, the suspension is new, and the new 16-inch alloy wheels look pretty sharp on the road. At the rear as well, there are new LED DRL lamps, which enhances the characteristic appeal of the car from the rear as well. This car has been designed for premium looks and comfort, and when I sit in the cabin, I see this for myself. There are so many first-in-class features on this car, especially when you look at the heads-up display here, which is pretty gorgeous. And I believe safety-wise as well, this is a very good option because you do not get distracted on the road. You have all the information that you need right here in front of you. It's got a 9-inch digital cluster here as well, and you can connect your Android and Apple CarPlay as well. It's not wireless for now, but Maruti said that in the next tech advancement, they will surely come up with a wireless charging. And the interior looks pretty premium. It's got leatherette on your steering wheel. It's got some leather here as well. It's got dual tone running through across the design in the cabin space. The seats look very comfortable. They're sculpted and you have enough space inside the cabin as well. It's pretty spacious. The seats are comfortable. I've got an armrest here. So all the basics, obviously it's a Maruti, so all the basics are going to be here. But talking about the bold technology that this car has from Maruti is an amazing new concept that we have in this car today. For safety, it's got hill control, ESP, 6 airbags in the front for the driver, passenger as well. So safety wise, this car has been taken care of. And the cabin is very premium. You've got USB charging port here, one for the C type and the USB 12-volt charger here, cup holders in the center. The stick looks pretty nice. And this car is available in 2 transmission, manual 5-speed and AGS. It's only available in petrol. We don't have a diesel or any other alternative fuel in this car for now, but I'm sure Maruti is going to bring it out in the next one. There is some space here as well. It looks pretty nice. All right, let's have a quick look from the back of the seat. The back seat looks pretty comfortable too. I think 2 people can sit in it very comfortably. There's got AC vents at the back. You've got 2 charging ports here as well. So that is pretty nice. Indians are getting technologically advanced, so I'm pretty happy with it. You've obviously got seat belts, so this has a premium look for sure. We all want some boot space in our car because India is a multi-purpose vehicle country, so there is enough boot space. The new Age Baleno is available in 6 new colors: NEXA blue, beige, grey, opulent red, splendid silver and arctic white. Another first feature in the segment is the 360-degree view camera that we all need in tight parking spaces as much as we do in India, right? So that is a great advancement. And this car, and Maruti Baleno, has been launched at a starting price of 6,35,000, which is pretty competitive. But when you go to the higher levels, the AGS, that is a little expensive, I would say, especially with the competition in the market. But I'm pretty sure the base model might do well with the numbers. And more on this, even the engine is new. So everything on this car is new. The chassis, the brake, the suspension, the engine. And we're very hopeful that this would perform great in numbers like the earlier Baleno. So, and more about on this car when I actually get to drive it. Maruti Suzuki launched the new Age Baleno today, and I know that India gets super excited every time Maruti has a new product. On this occasion, let's get into a chat with the man himself, Executive Director, Maruti Sales and Marketing, Mr Shashank Srivastava. Welcome, sir. Welcome to our show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations on the big launch, and we all are aware that the earlier Baleno has been a massive hit. So my question to you would be, sir, are we expecting the same numbers? Because from what we hear, Baleno sells every 3 minutes. So those are great numbers. So do you think this premium hatchback would be able to be at par with the same numbers?
Certainly. I mean, we would really look forward to much larger numbers actually, because this Baleno retains what the earlier Baleno had, which was a bold and a very attractive design. At the same time, based on consumer feedback, we have added so much tech features to it that it would definitely be more appealing to the new age consumers and definitely more aspirational as well. So you're right, we would be looking for more volume.
And I have heard a lot of things are new on this car. There's a new chassis, suspension, brakes,
yes.
And of course the tech gets bolder. So which is your favorite tech feature that you think is going to be a game changer for this car?
See, there are two features which are like in this segment, really the first, there is no other product in this segment which have. One is the HUD, which is the heads-up display, which is really a safety feature and at the same time is very convenient as well. And second feature, which is really good, is the 360 camera, which is also great for city parking or when you want to maneuver cars in tight spaces. So I think these two features are really good from a personal point of view. I am saying this, but there's such a huge list of things which it has. There are so many features, and even the engine is different. You have different interiors as well. The exterior is quite different. So many attractive features. But you've been a little unfair by asking me to say only two features.
Two features, I get it. So, but
yes,
so Maruti is known worldwide for safety and tech, right? I mean, we Indians want new, latest technology every day, and Maruti has done a great job with the tech on this. Do you think safety is still the core priority for Maruti? And
surely safety is a big priority, and that's why you see in Baleno we have variants with 6 airbags. HUD, by the way, is also a safety feature because you are focused on the road rather than looking at the other elements within the car. You have other safety features as well, which is like the use of the high tensile steel, for example, a very important part for safety.
The build quality,
especially for Indians. Absolutely. So all these are safety features, and it reflects our big concern for keeping safety as a top priority for our products.
Great, sir. So also, I mean, I know India is a little late when it comes to alternative fuel, and I believe this is only available in petrol. So what are your thoughts? Like, is Maruti going to bring out more alternative fuel vehicles? Will we see a diesel or a CNG or anything apart from petrol that Maruti is working on?
Yeah, so that's a great question, because that's really the core which consumers and industry is facing at the moment, which type of direction the industry will take. So earlier people were saying that if diesel goes away, then a huge chunk of consumers will find themselves whether they will be able to buy gasoline or not. But because of the high prices of diesel now coming close to the gasoline prices, because the acquisition cost of diesel vehicles is much higher now, 150,000 rupees more than the corresponding petrol version. In some cases, even 200,000 rupees. So obviously that has made petrol a much more sought after option. And one of the things is that we have found is the demand for CNG has become really big. And in Maruti's portfolio itself, we have about 8 models which are CNG. About 15% of our sale is now CNG. In fact, if you look at the models in which CNG is available, more than 30% is CNG. So it's a great option, and Maruti is the only company which is actually providing the factory fitted and CNG, designed from the design stage itself. Those features and characteristics which are required in a CNG car have been incorporated.
I'm
Yeah.
sure, yes, India needs cars that is ready for today. I mean, yes, we all are looking for future.
Yeah.
So, sir, talking about today, India overall is going crazy about SUVs. Everybody
Yes.
wants an SUV because maybe of the road conditions and
yeah.
comfort and all of that.
Yeah.
So, are we going to expect SUVs from Maruti as well anytime soon?
Yes, definitely, because when we look at market share for Maruti Suzuki, I mean, I'm now talking not only from a consumer perspective, because that's what the market share is a reflection of. We have a market share which has been going up from about 57% to 66% this year if you remove the SUV segment. However, when you include the SUV segment, then it becomes about 47, 45 range. Now, it clearly means that if we need to achieve the target of 50% market share, which we always get enthused about in Maruti Suzuki, we must have a much better presence in the SUV segment. We have two products there out of the 46 which are there in the industry. So we have the Vitara Brezza, the Brezza, and also the S-Cross. So Brezza is the market leader in the entry SUV segment, but obviously 2 in 46 seem to be a little lopsided, and we definitely would like to reinforce our portfolio in SUV as well.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, sir. It was very nice talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.